So I like to start books like in the middle sometimes. I don't know why. It just like helps me understand where I'm going with it. But we just did chapter 11. I'm just going to do chapter 12 and chapter 13 and 14 from the third book of Enoch. And here we go. Metatron, the prince of the present, said to me, because of the love that the Holy One, blessed be he, loved me with, was more than all the children of heaven, he made me a garment of glory on which were affixed lights of all varieties, and he clothed me in it. And he made me a robe of honor on which were affixed beauty, magnificent, brilliant, and majesty of all sorts. And he made me a crown of royalty on which were affixed 49 stones of worth, which were like the light of the orb of the sun. Its splendor went out into the four corners of Araboth, the highest heaven of Rakia, and through the seven heavens, and throughout the four corners of the world. He placed it on my head, and he called me the lesser Yahuwah in the presence of all his heavenly household. For it is written, Exodus 22:21, for my name is in him. So Exodus 22:21 is actually talking about Metatron, and most people wouldn't even know that is what that verse is referring to. And that happens so often. I can't even tell you how many verses in the canon that nobody preaches on the pulpit at all. They don't even touch them because they don't know what they mean. Because you read it and you're like, what is that? It's because all the books that tell you what they mean were removed. And the entire canon, the basic instructions before leaving Earth, the Bible, the 66 book canon is not even everything there is. That's just your jump off point in your glossary to go back to, like the way the Strong's Concordance is. That's all that's what it is. It's just telling you where to look. And I said it before, but when Jesus was tempted and Satan said, take these two stones and make them bread, the two stones are the Old and the New Testament. And he's saying, make them bread now. And Jesus is like, man doesn't live by bread alone, but by every word that comes from the mouth of God. And the mouth of God is the Word, and the Word is Christ. And Christ Jesus came down to this world through the 7 layers of heaven that you see right here. And it's told to you in the ascension of Isaiah. And in that story, the prophet Isaiah is cut in half the long way and killed because of what he saw in heaven, which is what Enoch is telling you in this book. It all links back together. And nobody knows this stuff, but it's happening now. This information is being given to people to preach to the world right now as the world is going to be destroyed.